Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. We are going to be trying to clean up the Hunter's Journal today. I have a lot of things left, actually. I was going through... oops, off camera. And I have quite a few things, including what looks like possibly an entire zone that I've missed. Which, really makes me think that there's something to do in Verdania. Because I haven't had any enemies from there. But we're going to... we are going... No. Almost. To just clean up the stuff as quickly as we can. So I think... if I come down here, I should probably use that bench, but... first one we're looking for is a hornfly. Pilgrim hornfly, which I think was right here. Not you. No? There you go. Alright, one down. I kind of thought an Elder Pilgrim would be around here too. I don't actually remember where that is. The big blocky one. Right, well... what am I doing? I don't actually know where Elder Pilgrims are. Also, I don't think I read this, ever. False fly with a rune-etched shell, a tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. A crude construct of my father's fallen domain, only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. Hornet does not approve. Alright, so if we go up here... oh, I forgot to mark this one down as well. Grumbling. Okay. Pilgrim Hornfly. Earth equipped this one well. In its assault, it becomes its own projectile. I know that we have a bunch of these in the choir, but choral chambers, but those ones have cloaks. I'm not sure where we ever found this enemy without that. I guess I'll figure that out off camera. Because we're just going to skip that. Since Grumbling was missing from my page, though, I guess we can go do that. Actually, this is not the way to go, because the elevator's out. They're probably in the marrow somewhere. I just don't want to scour an entire zone looking for a single enemy right now. So I guess that's... that's another thing I can just look up, I guess. so this place is all infected, so I think we're gonna have better luck in here. Oh. Not here, I guess. How many more of these did I need? They respawn if I leave, right? Kind of annoying. I guess we'll just, oh. Didn't realize we could slash those from the side. Man, I needed 7, didn't I? Well, let's reset. Should be almost done. Really? Am I fighting the right enemy? 4 more? Not the most exciting part of the game. Yeah, that is counting. Should just be one more. And then we will use a bench. Alright, Gromling. A frustrating fiend. They flee beneath the bone whenever I try to strike them down. Yeah, I'd say that's an accurate description. Alright, so we don't know where the Elder Pilgrim is. Missing Scar enemy, possibly. That's just a guess. I don't know where that would be either. So next up... Oh, let's just use a bench. I said I wasn't gonna do this, and now I'm doing it. No, we're not doing this. I'm not gonna look for that enemy. Alright, so Lava Larga. You know where that is. That's in the deep docks. Further down. I guess this is the way to the abyss, but... Which actually, if I think about it, is there any faster way to get to the abyss, or do we just have to go here again? I'm not actually sure. Well. We need one of you. A fully grown mollusk able to unleash a gushing torrent of burning fluid from its back. To survive while storing so much searing fluid within, before I would have believed it impossible, but Farlim was home to many marvels. Okay, after the Lava Larga. Next up is Greymoor. We might be here for a while, because there are a bunch of craws that I need to hunt down. Including a new one that was Act 3 exclusive, and there are four blank slots in the journal, so there could be even more craws. Possibly. Before we do that, though, Might Mothers. I need... Ooh. Didn't know you could toggle that with your feet and not actually take damage. I want to say I needed 3 of these. Well, it wasn't 2. Was there another one down here? Yes. Oh yeah, so there's the missing ant that we haven't found. I'm assuming it's an ant. Aged female mite, grown larger and stronger than most of its kin. Poor of sight but possessing a keen sense of smell. It uses its bulk to charge at foreign scents. Remaining fierce so far into old age is an admirable trait. Alright. Back to the Bell Beast. Alright, so we're going to be farming a lot of craws. Let's just get our build online. not seeing the Pilgrim Elder that I was looking for. Alright, Craw territory. So I needed Tall Craw and Squat Craw, which are both old enemies. Oh, hello. And also Craw Juror, which is the new one. Sir Guardian, I scarcely thought we would meet again after our encounter. Oh, I didn't kill Seth. Okay. Apologies, friend. I fear I don't recognize you, and I'm sure I would remember such a striking figure. Pay no heed, sir. It seems I mistook you for another. Are you a traveler through these quaking lands, I take it? You are? I suppose I am indeed. I was born into this world not long ago, waking beside a lake with only this weapon laying beside me. Seth is my name, though I know not who gave it to me. The custom of the newly born is to explore the world, is it not? So that is what I have set out to do. I will rest here a moment, then continue my journey. The sharp-faced bugs of these drizzled caves love to swoop and play, don't they? If only I could understand their beautiful language. Where others tread and beyond, to the beginning and back. Fateless and free. Brush shell, clear sight. Where others tread and beyond. Yeah, so these are the jurors. Okay, well, that's enough of those. Screeching Scavenger died black in mourning at their land's collapse. Weak, afraid, and aware of the imminent end. I understand their desperation, but my death will not prevent the coming fall. Eight more Tall Craws, really. And 4 more Mystery Craws. One of those I think actually is the Muck Maggot, which we'll get to. Because I noticed that the sandworm things, like the terrain that kills you for landing in it, or that knocks you out, teleports you back up to after taking damage, that actually was hittable, and you did get an entry for it, so I'm assuming that the maggots will also be one of those. No. I thought that there was one up there. Alright, they have changed. Right, there's whispers here. I remember this. I never found out what was causing the whispers. But it sounds like there's like husks here or something. Man, I remember when I thought this arena was hard. It's probably just because you get here before you've really had a lot of experience fighting some of the Craw enemies. And to be fair, the Craw enemies are also pretty annoying to deal with, just in general. Okay, so if I guess I have to go up. No, I thought there was one here too. Have they all just gone away? Where are these enemies? Yeah, there's an area to the right, but that's a different zone. Okay, there's something going on here that I've missed. It's probably a secret... Probably a secret somewhere. I do have this ability, but I don't know anywhere here where that would help me. Playing music in random places isn't going to do anything, is it? Okay, that is something I could do. I could come in here. Because there's the weird whispering here. So if I play the elegy here, maybe there's a memory in this place? There wasn't an obvious body or anything, though. Seth was here too. It could be triggering dialogue with Seth. Yeah, I'm just weirded out by the fact that the regular enemies that I've been looking for don't seem to exist anymore. Anywhere. Okay, I thought this one was going to be pretty easy, actually. Turns out I just, used my lifeblood for no real reason. Is Seth still here? No, he's gone. I've checked up here before. Okay, well, this is where these enemies are, so maybe there's something up here? Okay, well that's some of them. Both infected. I don't suppose those come back. Hello. Oh, you're in a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bench if I want to farm those. And I needed 6 of them, so... There is that. I feel like, though, I'm missing something. There is obviously something going on in the left area, and I just don't know what it is. So rather than farming these, I will just put that as a note for another thing to look up. What is the trigger to figure out... You know, I'm probably still missing some bosses. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a craw boss. They are a tribe. So, And if there is a boss, then there's probably an arena. Okay, this thing is killing me. Let's just move on. So next is the putrefied ducts. I mean, it could be anywhere. Anywhere there are maggots. But putrefied ducts, in particular, I want to go to, because there's also another enemy there. So yeah, looking up where that one pilgrim enemy is, then looking up where the what's going on with the craws. Just figuring out what stuff I need to look up, because at this point I don't want to just scour the world completely aimlessly. That's not putrefied ducts. I just like, oh, everywhere is bile water. Always go back to bile water. No. No, no. So I need more spit squits as well. And I wonder if getting the spit squit into one of the trap things would make a difference. Alright, so I need... I could try it with this. If I'm going to try to hit... Maybe this is good for that? I'm trying to hit something that's in water without touching the water myself. Or without being able to attack. I mean, I might just be able to do it with my basic attacks as well. Okay, I need 3 more of you. I think it was 3 before I did that, but we can confirm here. Yeah, still need 3, okay. Okay, that was silly. Muck Maggot. Defeat 62 more. Are you serious? 62? Oh, okay, I get a lot each of these though. Mindless infant larvae, coated in thick slime, they cling fast to the shells of other bugs, destroying any hope for concentration and comfort. Or comfort. Okay, so it's only 3 mystery enemies here in the cross section then. Spit squits, though, I do need to actually... this is probably not the way to do this, because this is the platforming section. Oh, you respawn, okay. Okay, that's going to be a little bit annoying, though. That's going to be really annoying. Okay, one more. Hovering pest with a hollowed proboscis, able to spit gobs of sizzling bile. To subsist on the sickly water in this fetid environment, it spits out the most toxic elements. Over generations, this former survival technique has turned into an effective hunting tool. Okay, we are done with this place. Onward to Shellwood. Okay, apparently that didn't work. Let's just switch off of the... Oh, okay, we'll repair those. Then we'll switch off of this. Yeah. So in Shellwood, I need the pond catcher and the splinter. Both of which will be down. That's one. I'm more concerned about the splinter, honestly. That's going to be a little bit awkward to get to. Mostly just because I don't know where they are. Are you a splinter? Which one was Splinter? Splinter the one with the claws or the horns? Splinter horn is... that one's okay, so it was this one then. Pond catcher. Old catcher over Shellwood Pond, bearing a long pin and stricken by the haunting. Once a hunter purely for food, now they hunt unthinking and unending. Okay, so I need one more splinter. Your splinter horn. Do you guys come back on screen transition? No. Well. I guess I could just go to a bench then. Yeah, I'm not seeing any here. Bench it is. Oh, there's a new quest. The Hidden Hunter. A huge red shell stole my precious keepsake and disappeared into the fields. Please chase down the thief and recover my treasure. Okay, well I guess that's the missing ant enemy. Gilly having a quest for us is a bit unexpected, but I guess she is an NPC that we haven't really resolved a quest line for. I want to be over. Go. Insect form to imitate a branch, capable of remaining perfectly still for long periods, but unexpectedly swift when roused. Avoiding their ambush is a good test of my senses and my ability to rapidly retaliate. Track the one who stole Gilly's keepsake near the bell shrine between Deep Docks and Far Fields. Well, I guess we can go do that. The song is inconsistent. I guess it was a little platform that you couldn't realistically climb out of. There isn't space for them to burrow to it. So Far Fields and... where was it? Hunter's March? No, it was Bell Shrine, wasn't it? Deep Docks and Far Fields. Deep Docks and Far Fields. I'm gonna guess that's in this area then. Just trying to think, was there a bell shrine in this area? This was the lace fight. Well, regardless, I mean, that's where I have to go, and I'm sure there will be tracking once I get within the right ballpark. Oh. Or that. New traps. We've got a pale lurker. Okay, this one is not dangerous. This one is a track. Oh, you are larger than I thought. Oh no, you are just an ant with a backpack. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, the ant clan, I think still, the Scars, still possibly my favorite set of enemies in this game. I just think ants are cool. Okay, going up, huh? Makes sense going into here. Okay, but where are we going from here? That came out faster than I was expecting. Is it down here? Well, there are more traps here. No? Maybe I should go back to the last... one of those that I found and actually follow the path, because I'm not seeing anything here. I'm just seeing traps. Oh wait, there's one. No? You are this way. Okay, I just needed to go further. Gurr the Outcast. Okay, you seem to be pretty okay so far. Yeah, pretty easy. Turns out, enemies that don't do contact damage, really, aren't that terrible, aren't that hard to deal with. Oh, interesting. Oh, was this my spot? Where... You know, I kind of wonder what would have happened if I had died to this boss now. Nice. Brass stall. Carved child's toy of a bug clad in leaves. Okay. I mean, that was a fun little fight. Wasn't like, not every fight needs to be insanely difficult, so you know, that was all right. I enjoyed that. Gurr the Outcast, huge yet stealthy Scar, an expert trapper and master of the undergrowth. His tracks and traps. It should have been obvious from the start. This old hunter sought to draw me in. But what reason drove him to test himself so brutally? That answer I suspect I shall never know. Also, I noticed this guy... Is this the modeled Scar? He's bigger than that, but the shopkeeper's gone, right? I don't know. And those are going to take forever to grind. I'm assuming that there's a craw boss that's going to have an arena before it, which is where I'm planning on getting those. Possibly also 2 new other Craw enemies in that arena. Okay, well that was... I guess I need to still hand in the quest. Bellheart Wishwall. Okay. Oops. So another boss down. I guess one thing that makes the lifeblood build relatively easy is that I don't have to worry about healing, because all healing is just avoiding enemies for a while, which is a lot easier than finding a safe spot to stand still in a lot of these fights. Although I think healing normally in that fight wouldn't have been too bad anyway. Alright, missing one more mask. You know what? Let's stock up. And looking ahead then, the next thing I need is the Judge and the Driznit from Blasted Steppes. So I guess we will just continue. I needed a lot of these. Maximum held. Maximum held. Okay. I guess I'm avoiding the bench for now. So there should be a Driznit right here. Do you respawn every time I do this? No. Okay. It's fine. Oh, Driznit and a Judge right here. Okay, I guess we are using a bench then. Oh, more map. That's right. We found this. There was also the room after Queen Carmelita, which was locked, which I never got into. I don't know if that's actually a thing, or if it's just set dressing. Too bad. Don't remember how many more of these I needed. Wait. How did he take an extra hit that time? wonder if the Architect crest attacks do more or less damage based on how close you are to the tip of the needle. Okay, well that's the judge done. We will read that entry once we've got the Drisnet. Hey, we got the Drisnet. Yeah, I kind of skipped this zone because I was leaving last judge for last. As long as I could. Nesting creature that fuses its face with sharpened coral, it is easy to be caught off guard by the ricocheting trajectory of its flung mask, especially in tight corners. True. Gilded guardian of the blasted steppes, bearing a symbol and mallet. They remorselessly eliminate any pilgrim or passerby deemed impure to their sight. The countless husks, strewn on paths beside them, tell of their conclusive decisions. Okay, and then there's a missing enemy, which looks like it's... Yeah, we have Sandcarver, which is what tipped me off to the Muck Maggot. So we have Sandcarver, we've got something else in this zone, it looks like. Judge, Last Judge, Coral Firm, Drisnet, Drisnaga. Yeah, these are all the Sands of Karak enemies. Speaking of which, there is a missing... I have missing crab or volt enemy here, so something probably in Sands of Karak, but I also don't know what that would be. Don't particularly feel like looking for it. No, wrong way. Up. So we will look that up. Look that up later, I guess. This might actually be a good spot to stop. The next set of enemies are all Citadel enemies. I have Citadel and Mount Fae. And Abyss. And there's not that many enemies there either. It's mostly just a matter of the White Ward, which is another one of those things. There was a door in here, so there's probably a key I can find somewhere to get down, because I imagine I'm missing something. So anyway, that will be all for today. And we will continue with the culling and looking up enemies, I guess will happen after that. So more culling journal entry stuff next time. I will see you then.